It's time to answer all of your questions that you asked me in the Q&A video. I wrote them all down and divided them into 5 categories because there was over 100 questions. I divided them into basic facts questions, questions about ASMR, questions about my hobby, free time and stuff like this, the funny questions and the serious questions. I, of course, deleted the similar questions, duplicated ones, and I also conjoined some questions into one question if to avoid two questions with similar answers. Okay, I think it will take some time, so why not to start now? Let's start with basic facts. The first question is, how did you acquire your fluency in English? Have you been to the US? I have never been to United States, and I don't think I acquired fluency in speaking English. Maybe let's proceed to the next question and I will enhance this doubt. How many languages can you fluently speak? It's just one language and it is Polish language. I don't think I can speak English fluently. I mean, I speak English on a communicative level, but I'm not familiar with all those idioms, with the slang, with all the sayings. When I speak Polish, I can transform the just simple communicative things into poetry, into something artistic. But I can't do this while speaking English. How old are you? I'm 27 years old. Just the bird makes me look older. What is your job? I'm hired as a customer advisor in Tesco market, but I spend most of the time keeping an eye on the warehouse, merchandising both grocery and home shop appliances and similar things. What countries have you visited? I wrote it down not to forget even one. It's Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Austria, Hungary, and Netherlands, and Poland, of course. Describe yourself in 3 words. I would say eccentric, individualist, and dreamer/idealist. Where are you from, dude? I'm from Poland, dude. Next question. What is your mother's maiden name, sort code, and account number? My mother's maiden name is Brzęczysz question is, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. And you? What's your name? Finally someone asked this. My name is Daniel. Would you like to visit United States? I would like to. I am the Wanderlust King, and I would like to see the Great Canyon of Colorado and ride the highways in Arizona in pickup. What's your favorite room? My favorite room, it is Captain Morgan room. What's your favorite dream car? I have to say that I'm not that much into cars. I never had a dream about having my own car. It's just not my thing, but if I had to choose, I would like to have an old Plymouth or Cadillac. I have never ride a car like this, but I really enjoy when they appear in books or movies. Next question. Are you happy? Oh, the hell, I am the most happy person you've ever seen. I just can't express this. Some of you told me that I look like I'm bored while making videos. I don't smile much, but it's not that I'm not happy or I'm bored or I don't want to smile. I'm introvertic and I feel everything inside of me. I just don't express it. Next question. Are you in a relationship? I am not, and I suppose that I will never be, because, as I said before, I am a wanderlust king, I am a free spirit, I am an individualist, and I have needs that I wake up sometimes, just pack my things and go out for a ride for 1 week or even more. It's you can't be in a relationship while living like this. Can I ask you, it's the next question, can I ask you about your sexual orientation? Of course you can ask. I fell in love with every blue-eyed girl. That's my orientation. Next question. As a kid, did you already want to grow a beard like this, or is this because of some other reason? As a kid, I didn't pay attention for having or not having a beard, but now I just like this kind of, heavy metal style. Next question. Why is your beard so majestic? Why are you so majestic? Well, she's a little shy, and I don't want to tire her with questions like this. She had a hard day. And the last question from exactly 1 year and 4 months. The same like my hair, so I don't know why the beard is no longer today. Okay, the second section of questions is the questions about ASMR. First one. Do you listen to and experience ASMR? Well, since I started creating ASMR videos, I do not listen ASMR as much as I used to, and I'm not experiencing it as much as I did before. At what age did you discover ASMR feelings? It was about 5 years ago, something like this. Maybe before, I don't remember exactly. If you are talking about the YouTube side of ASMR, because I remember I always enjoyed visiting barber shop or things like this, but I think everyone enjoys it. Next question. How did you first come across ASMR on YouTube? Well, I was experimenting with those digital tracks, let's call it like this, iDozer and some similar stuff. Then I find on YouTube the 3D barbershop visit, and the recommendations of YouTube led me into the Water Whispers Il's channel. It's a Dutch ASMR artist, and I think it was the first time I met something like this, the ASMR on YouTube. What got you into making ASMR videos? Well, I have that thing in me that everything I see, everything I experience, I want to remake it myself. I mean, when I'm reading a book, I want to write a book. When I'm listening to music, I start composing and making my own music. And when I was watching ASMR videos for a few years, I finally decided to start making ASMR videos. Does anyone in your life know about you making ASMR videos? If so, how did they react? The reaction is, what the fuck came up again with? I mean, I made many really weird things in my life for people who are not into the topic, So it's nothing unusual for my friends, family, that I'm making something extraordinary. How many long you make an ASMR video? Well, the active working, I mean recording, preparing the background, my room, cleaning something and stuff like this, preparing the items and editing, it takes about 2.5 or 3 hours. And the passive time, of course, it's rendering the movie and uploading into YouTube. It depends on how full-time occupation. I would like YouTube to be my full-time occupation, but for now I can't afford this because YouTube does not pay much money, and I have to have a normal work. What's your favorite tingle? It depends on my mood. It depends on which ASMR artist is making this sound, but I think I most like scratching and inaudible whispers. What's your favorite ASMR artist, female and male? My favorite male ASMR artist is Ephemeral Rift. He's not just ASMR creator, he's also a well-read human being. I think he's very intelligent, and he's making very artistic and upgrading my mind ASMR, if you know what I mean. And female one is Soft Anna, and I just love her style, and I think she's a beautiful woman. That's why I enjoy watching her videos. What is your favorite ASMR video? I don't have a favorite ASMR video. Would you consider doing a collaboration with other artists? If so, with who? I would like to collaborate with Stevie O from Jackass. Just imagine making ASMR video with Stevie O would be epic and amazing. How has ASMR affected your life? I don't think that ASMR affected my life a lot. For me, it's just a way to relax and opportunity to create. Do you enjoy watching ASMR yourself? If so, what are your favorite triggers, tingles? Oh, I've already said that before. What is your favorite ASMR sound? Gentle scratching and inaudible whispers. Do you have Snapchat? If not, please make one. I don't have Snapchat because I try to keep myself away from the social media as far as I can. I just have Facebook and the YouTube account, nothing more. Okay, one page of free is out. Now the third section, hobby. What is your true passion? What is you really love to do? I love playing guitar. You can see my chord X6 there. I love riding a bike, and I mean really long trips, sometimes about 1,500 kilometers through Austria, Czech Republic, Poland, Slovakia, and Hungary. And I also enjoy writing. I just started writing a book, so I hope I will finish this book until the said biking, riding a bike. Also jogging. I run twice a week, something like this. I make some push-ups to keep fit and enjoy riding rollers. How does music affect you? The music motivates me and the lyrics compels me to think. Do you think music is important? For me, music is one of the most important things in my life. What is your all-time favorite song? Obviously, Top Sway by System of a Down. It's the song that started the flame of love for music 13 years ago, or something like this, 14 maybe. What's your current favorite song and band or artist? Lately, I've been listening a lot to Hailstorm and the song It's Not You. What is your all-time favorite band or artist? System of a Down. Do you listen to any bands? If yes, how they are called? I also wrote down some of the bands, not to forget. It's System of a Down, Green Day, The Offspring, Metallica, Megadeth, Avenged Sevenfold, Bullet for My Valentine, In the Flames, Trivium, Mastodon, Billy Talent, My Chemical Romance, Volbeat, Sonatarctica, Queen, AC/DC, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, and more. Do you like Michael Jackson's music? If it's not, it's okay, I can live with that. I like some of his songs, like Heal the World or Billie Jean. Are you in a band, and what is the name or style does your fuzzy nut band play? Do they all drink the blood of a Jägermeister? It's not a band, it's just some amateurish playing with friends, and we play songs like Kryptonite by Fritters Down, 45 by Shinedown, Here's to Us by Hailstorm, or Other Side by Red Hot Chili Peppers. What is the last book you finished? The Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. What game or book would you like to live in, and what would you do in it? I think I would like to live in the Harry Potter or Dragon Ball's universum, and I think I would discover. I will travel around the world and discover those extraordinary forms of life and physical laws. What is your all-time favorite movie and book? The movie Requiem for a Dream and the book It by Stephen King. Do you play video games, and if so, which ones? I play a lot of video games. The last game I finished is Super Hot, but my favorite are Neverwinter Nights, Gothic Saga, Life is Strange, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, every single part, even Tony Hawk's Underground 2. I really enjoy Need for Speed Underground, First and Second, Silent Hill, Mass Effect, Firewatch, Darkest Dungeon, If you could only watch one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be? Obviously, Leon, you know, Jean Reno and Natalie Portman. It's epic movie, and Shape of My Heart by Sting at the end. It really makes me wanna cry. Your favorite animated film? South Park and The Simpsons. Who's your favorite Disney princess? I can't decide, it's very hard. I love them all. Does Pocahontas count? Are you looking forward to any movies this year? And what was your best and worst movies of last year? I'm not that much into movies to be waiting for any film this year. Who is your favorite character in your favorite TV show? It's Colin Mockery in Whose Line Is It Anyway? And Jimmy Kimmel in Jimmy Kimmel Live. If you had a talk show, who would be your first guest and why? I think my first guest would be Ozzy Osbourne. I always wanted to talk to him, to see that someone is speaking English worse than me. And I think there is not much time to invite him, his lifestyle and age. I've seen him once on a concert of Big Sabbath, and yeah, that was amazing. I would surely invite him. Do you watch dunk memes? I've checked, and I still don't know what does it mean, dunk. Yes, I watch memes, but I'm not sure what a dunk is. What is your favorite food? My favorite food are pierogi. It's the Polish dish. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Pierogi. What is your favorite alcohol beverage? I'm not sure how to read this. But my favorite alcohol beverage is beer Czechan. It's a beer from small Polish brewery. If you could be any beverage, alcoholic or not, what would it be? I think I would choose some kind of feminine drink, because I would rather enjoy being swallowed by a woman than by a man. What is your favorite midnight snack, Yamron? Popcorn. Do you love potatoes? I would die without potatoes. Now the fourth section of questions, and it's the funny section. Will you marry me? And if so, how many kids do you want? Okay, I will marry you, but you pay the bills and I want 78 kids. Next question. Would you rather be bread or a potato? And then what would you do if you woke up one day and you were bread or potato? I would like to be a potato, because I like potatoes, and potatoes are inside pierogi. If I were a potato, I would be able to eat myself, and question. If train A leaves station A at 10 a.m. traveling at 60 miles per hour and train B leaves station B at 11:30 a.m. traveling towards train A at 75 miles per hour, and the distance between station A and B is 512 miles, at what time and distance from station A to the trains collide? I think the distance will be something about something like this, and the time will be something like that. Next question. Is Fred your son? Fred, I am your father. It seems he doesn't care. Next question. Why do you pique my interest? Why do you have eyes that stare into my soul and captivate me? Why do you have sensual lips and an adorable nose? Why are you so clever and funny? Why can't I be for you? Why, oh, why, oh, why? Fred, you've heard that. You have sensual lips. You are a lucky man. Girls do love you. Next question. Would you like to build a tiny house with me? We could have a big lawn for you to move. Also, Fred could have his own bed. You know, I have to ask Fred. With telepathic. Fred approved, but he doesn't want separated bed. We're gonna all sleep in one bed. Would you consider finding Fred a lady friend? For now, Fred has an existential crisis, and it's not a good time for him to fall in love, so I'm not searching for a lady for Fred for now, but I will probably do this next year. If a tree falls down in the forest and no one is around to hear it, would you like a cupcake? I always want a cupcake. Are giraffes cool? Giraffes are cool, almost cool as potatoes. What's the weirdest expression you can make? Śmierdzący żytem jeż gra na perkusji, dopóki mu się odbyt nie urwie. That's pretty weird expression, trust me. Does the case make good sounds? Yes, it does. Do you enjoy to answer stupid questions? There are no stupid questions, there are just stupid answers. Were you a Viking in a past life? I was a Viking in past life. I am a Viking in my current life, and I will be a Viking in my future life. Why the shit do you have 300 frozen pizzas sitting on your counter? Because I can. I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want. How do you feel about giraffes? as tasty as potatoes, but still are awesome. If you had to be one of the fake dumb pretenders, which one would you be? P.S. I watch you urinate using binoculars. Kiss kiss. I would like to be half man, half bird, half pig. And I also can see you urinating and doing other stuff. Would you rather have a teeny tiny mini penis or 6 average penises? I would rather choose having 6 average penises because I would be able to have sex 6 times in a row. Would you rather fight one horse-sized hamster or 10 hamster-sized horses? It would be easier to fight 10 hamster-sized horses, but I like challenges, so I choose one horse-sized hamster. What is the best way to end humanity? Just let people live and let them rule over another people. There is a time when a man lords it over others to his own hurt. Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 9. Okay, the last section of questions is the serious one. If the devil wanted to tempt you, what would be most tempting, most likely to work? Maybe new System of a Down album, or everlasting life with no aging and good health. Would be awesome. If you had to lose one of your senses, which would you lose? I think the smell is less important in my life. And after this I will not have to take shower every day. Would you rather be shot in your hand or your foot? I'm a masochist. I would take both shots. In hand and in foot. Can you name 5 things you love on this world? Yes, it's music, nature, silence, love, and pizza. What motivates you? If money was no obstacle and success was guaranteed, what would you choose to do with your life? What motivates me? Self-development and being a better person for others. And if the success was guaranteed, I would like to be a rock star, playing gigs and concerts around the world. What do you think about this world? Idiots rolling over idiots. To be or not to be? That is the last question. Of course, to be. What is the greatest thing you would like to accomplish in your life? I would like to write a book while traveling around the world. Do you think the human race will ever be at peace with one another? And what do you think could bring about that peace? I think only God could bring that peace. If you were stranded in a high mountain forest with only your video equipment and batteries, would you make a roleplay or a trigger video? Why? I would make a trigger video. The sounds of wind blowing through the woods, because it's the best thing you can do in such an environment. Favorite USA president in history? I'm not that into USA history, but I've heard that Winston Churchill liked whiskey, so I choose him. Would you rather know how to die or when you die? No, I don't want to know. I wouldn't want to know when I'm going to die, because the whole life would suck. Living with and knowing when will I die will destroy the whole romanticism in life. As a child, who did you want to be when you grew up? And what's your dream job now? I always wanted to be an archaeologist. I dig holes in my garden with friends, but now I think I will most enjoy being a freelancer, so I could decide when and how to work. Do you remember your dreams? If so, do you ever have recurrent dreams? Sometimes I do remember my dreams, but I don't have recurrent dreams. If you were in a plane full of innocent people, women and children, and you armed a terrorist in it, and they would attack somebody, what would you do? I think I will put the terrorist to sleep with scratching and tapping, and I will save everyone, and then we will be eating pizza together. Do you think aliens have visited our planet? I don't believe in aliens or in predators. Okay, that was the last question. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you like my channel, you can consider supporting me on Patreon. It would help me to develop my channel, upload often, because I would be able to devote more time for making videos. Thank you also for